Hey, what's up, YouTube? Thank you guys so much for stopping by my channel. I just want to say thank you to all of you that have been keeping up with me along my journey into learning how to code and trying to work my way up into possibly being a software engineer at some point. Today we're going to be talking about my first project here in the Odin project. I've been working on this last week or two. So yeah, here we go, guys. All right, so basically what the project was, it was called Odin Recipes. So we had to create a website using HTML with some just three simple recipes. So we have the index.html or the homepage that we have, heading and everything, and we have 3 recipe links. You click on the link and then it sends you to whatever the recipe is. So yeah, a lot of use of HTML for sure. When it came to building the actual HTML boilerplate, putting in the headings, paragraphs, the ordered list, unordered list, stuff like that, I got that down pretty good. I felt really good about that. Initially, what I had the most issue with was using Git on the command line. That was the most, kind of figuring out, all right, what am I doing when I'm looking at the Git status? What does that mean when it's red? What does that mean when the file is green? How does it work when I use Git add? How does it work when I'm, that's putting it in the staging area? How does it work when I'm using git commit? What all does that mean? How does it work? So I had to go back and review the past lesson I did over Git and GitHub, basically kind of going through the process and trying to understand exactly what I'm doing and why when it comes to uploading and to using Git on the command line, basically. Using Git push to send it all to GitHub and everything. So I was able to learn and get that down pretty well. I was able to look at the Git status, and then once I committed, I was able to go to Git log and see all the different commits that I had put in. And another thing was just knowing when to put in a commit. I know I think it was just the last section we went over, the proper way to put in a commit, but also like how often to put in a commit. So I put it in fairly often, anytime if I added a new file, if I had to go back and add something, change something in a file. If I added a link to the index.html boilerplate, I would commit that. So it was quite a bit. Honestly, it seemed like quite a bit of work, but obviously for working on a big project, and you want to obviously be able to remember what you did, why you did it. I mean, I'm sure this is my first decent little website, that I've really created, other than the other ones that really basic ones we've done this in the Odin project, just initiating. But I'm sure down the line, and the more websites that you build and the more projects you have, the more important it is to be able to go back and figure out what you did and why you did it. So going back to the website that I created, with the 3 recipes, I'm like 90% vegan. So I did 3 super easy vegan recipes. So anybody out there that wants to try a couple of vegan recipes, go ahead, go for it. I'm gonna go ahead and post the link to my website down below in the description, I believe. But shout out to nutritiously.com for providing the recipes that I used. Unfortunately, I'm not like a cook. I mean, I can follow a good recipe, so I didn't really make up these recipes. So definitely give a shout out to nutritiously.com on that for sure. But yeah, overall, I think it's really neat that I, created my own website, and I've definitely learned a lot in just working on this project, and just getting to the point where I can fairly confidently build a basic little website. Obviously I have a lot to learn and add on when it comes to like CSS and JavaScript and stuff like that. But that's what I'm gonna be learning next. So I'll probably be discussing it more in my next video. The next lesson I'm gonna be going over is learning CSS, the foundations of CSS. So yeah, it'll be exciting to kind of learn a little bit more about that, and go from there. But we are learning, we are continuing along this journey, and again, I just appreciate all of you guys that have given me encouragement, left kind comments and kind messages in the comments, and all of you that have subscribed to the channel and just have been following along my journey. If this is your first time, you can either start from the beginning or just start off here and follow with me along this journey, and don't forget to subscribe. But yeah, that's all. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys, and y'all have a good one. Bye.